Peace family, it's Tiffany Hills. I was about to say Messenger. Tiffany Hills popping in with a video. So dig, y'all. I just love this elevation, right? Okay, so this video will be entitled Circle of Protection. Circle of Protection. Now, let's see, where do I want to start? Okay, yesterday, the 24th. Actually, it started on the 23rd. There was a war in the heavens. So right over Detroit, you can go on in Michigan, you can go on TikTok, and there's videos all over the place as far as what was going on in Detroit, Michigan, the surrounding other cities in Michigan, and things of that nature. Well, it was just like this lightning storm. You just kept seeing lightning, lightning, lightning. When, you know, we were younger, it would lighten. Once it starts to lightning, there will always be thunder to follow it. But this wasn't it. It was just it was almost like celestial fireworks. That's what it looked like. It went on for hours and hours. So the day before I noticed it, and then it just would rain real hard, and then it would just subside. So I was like, no, it's a war going on in the heavens. That's what I picked up. So the next the next day, before all the hell broke loose, I was doing my little niece's hair in the that's blue back there. I was doing my niece's hair, and we were in the basement, and she was playing her she was playing her video game. She told me it was Fortnite. So I was like asking her to explain the game to me. So she says, she telling me this and she telling me that. She said, I got to get in the circle. I said, okay, what's going on? She said, if I get in the circle, I will avoid the storm. She said, if I'm not in the circle, then the storm gonna get me. And so, I looked on it, and it was like this circle that she had to get in. So I'm looking, and that just kind of stood out with me. And so the next day, the lightning happened to start getting late. I say it probably started about maybe 8 o'clock. And so the sky was just going crazy. It was going crazy. So if I can link TikTok videos to the description box, I'll put as many as I can, but it was just so many. So I go downstairs, my sister, she watching TV, and she like, the power just flickered on and off. We just gonna, chill for a minute because it threw the Wi-Fi off. So I go and I open the curtains wide. I'm about to go to bed. I love when it thunder and lightning. That's the best sleep for me. So I'm just watching the show. So I get up the next morning, and I go pick up my cousin from the airport. I didn't see anything. Take Blue for his walk. I didn't see anything. Come back home, get on the phone, get on my TikTok, and I see Jake Farrow. He posted a video that night, 2 o'clock in the morning, with all the flickering and stuff like that. Do y'all know all hell broke loose in Michigan? It was flooding in some cities. It was tornado. I know it was for one or tornado, and then it was a tornado earlier that week that I didn't hear about until all hell broke loose. Flooding, people, semi trucks being flipped, countless cities. They say it's raining for 7 and 8 hours. It was like a monsoon. I mean, all hell broke loose. But when I looked up and I said it's a war going on in the heavens. And so I was just looking at my phone in disbelief because we were untouched. 240,000 people are without power. We were untouched. There wasn't a tree on our block that fell. There wasn't it was like little things out of place, but just like little things. And so Spirit gave me to know, yes, there's a war in the heavens. And like I said, we're taking this planet back. And so you had, people say the Anunnaki and the Elohims and the angels and whatever the case may be. They were, pretty much, it wasn't, they got the, oh, it's a bee. It's a bee. I don't want you in here now. I know, Booba, but you can't stay in the car. Come on. Come on. Go ahead, Booba. You can't stay in the car. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Just chilling on my leg. She a part of the video. So, all hell broke loose. When I tell you, it was ridiculous. I couldn't believe, my eyes was just in disbelief because nothing touched us. And like I said, the next morning I went to the airport, pick up my cousin, and this is miles. It wasn't, this was far. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, the circle of protection. So this is how there's different dimensions, family. countless masters have explained this to us. Like, just because you can see things happening does not mean you're on that frequency. So we're in this circle of protection. So although we can see all these people dying, we can see all these massive earthquakes and floods and tornadoes, shit happening right in our backyard, we are so covered. We're in a whole different frequency. We're in a whole different vibration. We are, this stuff is not touching us. So for anybody who's like on that lower frequency, who just always, talking about what they doing and what they doing, what they doing next and all that, get the fuck away from them. Listen to your inner voice, raise your vibration. And as long as you're calm, as long as you are without fear, and a lot of us been in this for so long that it's just second nature for us, right? So, Spirit said it was I had wrote this rhyme some time ago. It was a part of a poem, and it was like, circle your cycles until it becomes a spiral. Elevate consciousness, inspirational downloads. So now we've ended these cycles. So that's the circle. The circle represents cycle. That's why we say like full circle, 360 degrees. But now it's like this circle, but now the spot is going up. So we're spiraling up. So we're no longer going in these circles. We're on a spiral now. That's what the whole thing. So the circle is pretty much like the Matrix, because we're going, round and round and round and round, and we just, incarnating and things of that nature. But now the circle has turned into a spiral. So the circle of protection, you got to be in that spiral in order to go up and up and up to get to the, out of this, to come out of third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, to come out of all these dimensions eventually, right? Until we are, till we shut this whole shit down. Like the Matrix is not just on this planet, it's universal. It's a universal matrix. So with all this stuff happening, none of this is touching us. It's not, that has nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? We are on our shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going beyond gods. We're going beyond anything that can be defined on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So we're turning into something altogether different. And so the first person I was looking for, when I was like, okay, what else is, what does he have on this, the war, like who was on who. So I was looking for Remedy H, that's his forte. He breaks all that stuff down. So, I did find a quick little video, but I want to hear him kind of go in on that. But I'm just interested, if I'm going to listen to anybody, it's high vibrational. I'm not listening to nobody talking no dumb shit, doomsday, because you can see, I'm telling y'all, all this stuff, like, even in Detroit, like Detroit wasn't really touched. It's like a couple trees, a tree fell on somebody's car, but like out in the boonies, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it went down. It went down to the very last compound. But, we always say, Detroit is the gateway. Detroit is we're connected to a Stargate. You know what I'm saying? Well, I believe we're connected to the Stargate, the Sirius system. You know what I'm saying? We ain't for no games over here, and we were untouched. We were, all this shit broke loose. I'm talking about, people losing homes, people losing lives, people losing, right around the corner, because I could have went two separate ways to the airport, but I went the long way around. Sometimes you just take the long way instead of going 275 end up being flooded. You know what I mean? Cars, water up to the tops, the hood of cars. So we are in this circle of protection. So your circle has become a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Your circle has become a spiral. We are in a spiral now. We're not in any more circles. We've done our 360 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Got our 360 degrees of knowledge. We've ended timelines. We've shut down crystal cities. Everything we said we've done or we're doing, we've done it. We ain't just talking to be talking. You know what I'm saying? This is going down in real time. So that stuff is just happening right outside your door. What did Sister Myra say a long time ago? I don't care what chaos is happening outside your door. Don't you blink. Don't you move. Don't you flinch. Your lack of fear will be your lamb's blood. So the only way they can get you is through fear. That's it. That's all. You sitting around fearing. You sitting around, full of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of that. The best way to do it, we keep saying it over and over again. Get out in nature. Walk. If you feel yourself like in that blah feeling, see, we're integrating. See, we've been in this separatism for so long that now when you start to feel that, blah kind of feeling, or that's just that uneasiness, or you just need to ground yourself, is because we're integrating now. We're becoming one again. And so we don't know this feeling because it's been, billions of years before we, come back together. So now we're coming back together. So it just feels that way. So the best thing that I do is I cook. And I make sure I see all the chakra colors. So I get my green pepper, I get my bell pepper, so which is green, and I get the yellow pepper, I get the orange pepper, and I get the yellow pepper. So those are my root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, right? And so I see those colors. I get the onion, and I do the spinach, I do mushroom. I try to get all the colors in, you know what I'm saying? And so I cut them up, and when as I'm cooking, that feeling starts to, it's almost just like grounding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's just, when you're going through that, just come off the, if you are a meat eater, just come off the meat. You know what I'm saying? Come off the meat, eat something that's just vegetable, fruit based. So yeah, congratulations, y'all. We won, the war has been won. The battle has been won. It was just a sight to see, just watching that sky go crazy. The lightning was going, the thunder was going, and Blue, he can't stand the thunder. Blue. You hear me calling you. Tell him about the thunder. He don't like the thunder. But it was the best movie I have seen since the Montgomery Brawl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, we in a spiral. Congratulations, fam. Let's keep doing it. I will see you in the next video. Y'all know how to get at me at tiffany'sloveheals@gmail.com for your fairy readings, spiritual consultations, dream interpretations, inspirational, tailor-made voice notes, and your fairy dust. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.